Hi, I'm Andrew Priestley, and I'm illustrating some drawings for a book on weight loss and stretching and things like that. But I thought I'd just show you how I'm doing some of the drawings. What I receive are some specs like this, which show the different pages and the drawings that have to actually be produced. And I take those and I actually turn those into enlargements so that I can actually see. As you can see, I'm working on a lighting box, so once I have the printouts, I just take a sheet of paper and I put them over the top like that, and I've got a series of pens that I use, but basically I'm looking at, I want to get something with a fairly sort of solid line. So the starting point is to actually start to carefully move in on the particular drawing, and in this case we don't want the drawing to be too detailed. We want it just really stylized, because really what we're looking at is the way the body is sitting. And as you can see, it's a matter of carefully taking the shape and creating it. And again, we don't want to create too much of a personality in the drawing. We really want the drawings to be about you. So you sort of get it to that stage, and then I put a little bit of touches in there so that we can see that it's a female, and then we start adding in the colour. And in this case, basically what I've got to get to is I've got to get it to a point where I can do the solids. I can ink it in, so you can see we get something a little bit like that. I like Stabilo pens because I can control the ink fairly well. So you sort of get to that area there. Hope you can sort of see that. And then we come out with this pen, which enabled us to create the fill-ins. So you can see it's starting to sort of take shape there. Okay. So you're sort of starting to get the idea of how it comes together. So here I am just sort of putting a few final touches. The beauty of using a light box is I can see where I haven't inked in dark enough there, but basically I've inked this one in. Here is to create that sort of when I draw, I like listening to Chopin, by the way. So now I'm going to try and complete this bit here. As you can see, I've sort of blacked out the edges so that I don't have to be. This ink is really good because it's nice and fluid and it spreads really quickly. So ink it in with the other pen first to get the outline so that I can be really fairly vigorous up to the edges there. The thing I like about doing this is I actually like to get the enlargements. It's really important to get the positions and the postures right, even in the drawings, because people do they actually do study the drawings. If there's too much detail in there, it confuses them. So we've gone for a very stylized approach. But so there you can see I've sort of got that pretty much done. So the next step is to actually scan them. So basically I'm using a Canon 480 scanner, and we just whack that on the scanner like so, put that into the scanner, and I'm working with Photoshop, and Preview, orientate them. Any of the that looks pretty good. And then we save it. So I've actually got a file with them in, and there it is. As you can see, we've got a file of different working drawings that we've done, so they're all ready to use for the artist. And they go to do the book layouts. So they're all nicely put in order so that the artist can actually place them straight into the pages. And that's basically how I'm working on this particular book. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.